Good afternoon. My name is Philip Mohr. I work for the WIC department here in Buncombe County, and today we're going to be making a winter harvest salad. Winter and salad are two words you don't normally see together, but it's something that we're creating that's going to have a flavor profile that kind of matches the name. There's a sweet and sour contrast that's going to be going on with this recipe between the sourness of things like the onion, the vinaigrette, and the sweetness of things like raspberry and the cranberries. So we're going to put it all together. It's a very quick recipe, very flexible recipe. There's a lot of different things you could do with this. And that's really the beauty of a good salad, is you can use what you have on hand, you can use what's seasonal for you, and really make it your own signature dish. So this is just kind of a framework, some great ingredients that we got here, and we're going to go ahead and put them together. So the first thing I'm going to do is just put the greens in it. What we're using today is I have some nice fresh baby spinach, I have organic raspberries, some cranberries, these are actually craisins, some chopped walnuts, some blue cheese, and then we're going to be putting some Spanish onion, avocado, and tomato in it. Our vinaigrette is going to be a raspberry vinaigrette, and this recipe had us using a black raspberry jelly to help sweeten it a little bit and counter some of the sourness of the flavors, you know, the bitter of the vinegar, the acidity of it. And it's just going to be a standard vinaigrette, 2 parts extra virgin olive oil and 1 part vinegar. I'm using a balsamic vinegar, but you could use a red wine vinegar or even an apple cider vinegar if you wanted to. So we'll go ahead and start, and the first thing I'm going to do is just take the greens and put them in the bowl. And this will be our main bowl here. We'll get those in there. This is going to make about 2 to 4 servings, depending on how big you like it. This could be a side dish. This could be the main focus of the evening and be an entree for you. You could feel free to grill some chicken and put it on top. Some grilled salmon would be great on it. So you could really just make it however you want to. So we got the greens in there. We're going to go ahead and get everything else cut up real quick. We're going to do some onion. Just do a quick peel on this onion. This is the quickest way I've ever found to peel an onion. This all goes right like that. We'll set this off to the side. I want to do some nice thin slices on this onion because you don't want it to overwhelm the rest of the flavors in the salad. And that should be enough of that right there for us. We're just going to crumble it up on top. All these ingredients, like any great salad, just get thrown into a big bowl, you toss it up, and there you go. So we've got all those in there. Going to do some tomato. I'm just going to do a nice dice on this. Not going to use the whole tomato, but of course, depending on how many folks you're cooking for, you could make as much as you like. Go. Beauty of a small cutting board is you can kind of work it to your area. Get that on there. We're going to do some avocado. Now, wintertime avocados can be hit or miss. This one was pretty good, so we should be all right. Pull the pit out of there. Set that to the side. Just do some quick slices in here. Kind of a tic-tac-toe, being very careful. Then we're just going to dig that out right on top of the salad. Should break up nicely for us. Nice little pieces. There we go. That looks good. Okay, so we got all of our chopped stuff in there. And we're pretty close to being done here. Pretty easy stuff. Now, you really want the vinaigrette to coat all of the ingredients. So we're going to put everything in there. I'm going to put some nice fresh raspberries, just really as much as you think you'd like. I'm going to save some back maybe to garnish on the side. That should be good. Go ahead and put my craisins in there. Some walnuts. Now these are toasted walnuts. Definitely recommend that. It's going to take away some of the acidity and the bitterness of the walnut and make them a little sweeter. So definitely you should toast your walnuts. And blue cheese. I'm not going to toss this because it's going to get kind of wet and get sort of creamy in there. So that's actually going to go on top after the rest of the salad is done. So we'll set that to the side. Now we'll go ahead and get our vinaigrette together. When you're tossing a salad like this, there's really no need to have to emulsify your oil and vinegar. But because we're putting in the jelly, I wanted to mix it a little bit on the side. Otherwise, we may end up with big clumps of jelly in there. So you could use a jam, maybe an orange marmalade, anything that you think is going to fit the flavor profile. Maybe an apple jelly, and you wanted to add some nice apples in there, pear preserves, and add some fresh seasonal pears in there. You can really tweak it out however you like. Just going to put 2 scoops in here, about a 1/4 cup. I'm going to go ahead and add my oil before I add the vinegar, just to kind of get all that mixed up in there. Coming together nicely. Go ahead and get the vinegar in there. Again, we're not really looking for a true emulsification. If it was something, a dressing we were going to set on the table to be added as you please, that would be different. You'd really want it to come together. But for this, we're just trying to get all the ingredients mixed for now. And as it coats all the products in the salad, it'll come out a lot better. So we've got that. Got my tongs here so I can toss it a little bit. And there you see the product, really a deep dark color with there. Very seasonal, gonna be delicious. You can add a little bit of salt at this point if you wanted to, a little cracked black pepper. I like to do that after the salad's actually served. And now we're just gonna start tossing it up. Okay, we got a good coating on all those ingredients right there. So we'll go ahead and plate that up. There we go. Nice, nice. A little extra on top there. Now we're going to hit it with a little bit of the blue cheese. And there you have it, winter harvest salad.